This poem is called God's Nature, and it's for a friend of mine.
And he thought he'd never know why God would let another harm him. So he had a chip on his shoulder, and rightfully so. But his anger overwhelmed him. Every move was consumed by the fire that burned in his soul, so there was always ice around him. He found it so hard to forgive, though he always tried to let go. But there was too much inside of him. As the hands stopped turning and the rhythm slowed, the water's fast pace turned to a steady flow. He let himself close his eyes and quietly go. He found himself in front of God, all dressed in white, trying to grasp the concept of the unlikely sight. His emotions running freely. What an inner fight. He dropped down to his knees, so full of angst and fright. He told the Lord of all his sins, though he already knew. He had asked for forgiveness and purity too. God had tried to free him of his guilt, but the boy would not succumb. He had always carried the load of pain for what others had done. He grieved unselfishly in all of the burden he did bear. He felt undeserving of love and wondered if God cared. God knelt to his knees and lovingly embraced him. He saw a soul full of tragic memories and tried to erase them. You questioned my love for you, yet you followed my word. You prayed unsurely, and I listened, I heard. I loved you when you were innocent. I loved you when you were not. I loved you when you remembered to speak to me. I loved you when you forgot. I loved you when you were joyful and happy to be alive. I loved you when you called out for me. I loved you when you cried. I loved you when you couldn't speak, when your thoughts told me to take you. I loved you when you shouted for me, when you thought I was trying to break you. I loved you when you came to obstacles that you felt you could not cross. I loved you when you were a winner, and even when you lost. I loved you when you were at your highest, and I carried you at your lowest. I cleared your path when it was blurry, pushed you along when you were the slowest. I was with you when they harmed you. All along you felt ashamed. You felt you carried secrets, so you used my name in vain. But I always had your heart, and I carried it next to mine. And I never let it stop beating. I let it keep my time. I favor all my children, and you were never second best. You never strayed too far away. You never failed my test. You may feel somewhat tainted, but to me, you're as pure as a dove. Know that you will never leave my vision, and you will never lose my love. And as the boy woke up that morning, the words echoed in his ears. The sun rays grazed across his face. The breeze swept away his fears. The hole that had cut him so deep for so long seemed to be filled, pulled away, somehow gone. And right in that spot, 2 heartbeats beat on me.